Hello and welcome to Sports Fan Entertainment. We're going to cut the music off today. I don't rant often on this channel. I will rant today because this was an absolutely disgraceful performance by the Tennessee Titans. I did not have a great week this week. I was under the weather. All of a sudden, if you live in Nashville, you know the weather has just gotten awful. Today was particularly bad, and you saw that during the football game. Had a good weekend. It was homecoming weekend. Had some former Vanderbilt alumni that I hung out with. That was great. Okay, that's great. I was looking forward to this game. I was like, you know what? Although my week wasn't great, the weekend was better, right? And I'm looking forward to Sunday because although I don't think the Titans will win this game, if we can get things back, get things rolling again, and then maybe still end up being the team that I thought we could be heading into this season. Not only did we not win this game, my goodness, this was a absolutely terrible performance by the Tennessee Titans as they lose 21-0. And the most disgraceful thing, look, we can lose games. I'm fine losing games. How dare we again put our quarterback, the one man on this offense that's worth a damn. I mean, honestly, occasionally, Taylor Lewan and Jack Conklin and Derrick Henry and Corey Davis, occasionally, they're worth a damn. But the one guy on this offense, the one man, the one constant for this team since 2015, our one saving grace, the guy that has the most game-winning drives by the quarterback in the NFL despite playing for this team, the fact that we put him at risk today by allowing 11 sacks, that is disgraceful. That is the thing that I can't get over today. And I will not get over tomorrow. And I will not get over this week. This is our one guy. And without him, we're nothing. And everyone around the league, everyone around the world, the America, they think that this guy's trash because we can't protect the kid, because we can't put receivers for the kid to throw to. I'm seeing some people saying we need to move on from Marcus Mariota. We can't protect Marcus. 11 sacks. I mean, this was absurdly bad. Everyone mailed it in. It was a complete mail-in. I can't believe it. And what happened to all of this for the boys nonsense? Where did this go? Because we didn't protect our boy today? I mean, just absurd. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was watching. And it happened at home. It didn't happen in Houston. Last year we got obliterated 57-14 in Houston. Okay, we were on the road. Okay, still horrible, still horrific. At least it was on the road. Now we're getting shut out at home. It just doesn't make sense to me. Now here's the thing, okay? That's my initial rant. Okay, can we just please protect Marcus Mariota? If we can lose games, I'm fine losing games. If he goes down again, do you know what kind of position that puts us as a franchise? We have to then consider, are we going to keep this guy? Is he injury prone? We're done. We have to reset, and we can't afford that. And we put ourselves at risk of doing that today, and that's just ridiculous to me. Because if he goes down, that's it. We're done. Somehow we won games with Blaine Gabbert. I don't know. We're done. Trust me on that. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, again, we have losses like this. I don't know why. We lost 57-14 last year to Houston. We still made the playoffs. We still won a playoff game. I think we can still make the playoffs. As of this moment, we're still first in the AFC South. But we've capped. It's obvious, people. For some reason, we have capped. I think we're headed for 9-7 again. And whether or not that gets us a playoff berth, I don't know. The AFC South is looking not very good right now. The Jaguars are struggling, whatever. But what's the point? I mean, what's the point? I mean, people are like, well, at least we're still first in the AFC South. Who cares? Because what's going to be the end result? We go, we face the Patriots or the Steelers, and we get our ass kicked, and then we come back next year, and we don't make many changes in the offseason because we're afraid that we're going to have to extend Jack Conklin in 3 years, so we better save money. Jarvis Landry's available. No, we don't want Jarvis Landry because we're happy with the cheapest wide receiver room in the NFL. They're not good. Corey Davis occasionally can be good. Had the one great game. What did he do today? Although, again, the protection wasn't there. What did he do today? Well, was Taywan Taylor consistent today? Did we go sign a wide receiver? No. We let go of Nick Williams. Okay, what did we do? Oh, welcome Anthony Ferkser. This guy's going to be our hero. John Robinson. Look, everyone wants to give him great praise and credit for the turnaround in Tennessee. And you know what? He's done a good job. He has not done a great job. And I'm tired of people continuing to say, in J-Rob we trust. In J-Rob we trust. Just ask yourself this question. Who are the best Tennessee Titans? Ask yourself that question, right? Marcus Mariota. Let's start with him. Okay. Russell Webster drafted him. Gerald Casey. Mike Reinfeldt. Kevin Byard. Okay. John Robinson there. Taylor Lewan. Russell Webster. Jack Conklin. Okay, at times, but he's struggling now. Wait a minute. Has John Robinson really drafted that well? Or are we just thinking he has? We had 3 second-round picks in 2016. In the second round in 2016, guys like Michael Thomas, Deion Jones, all-stars, pro bowlers in the second round. Who do we get with our 3 draft picks? Okay, the Derrick Henry, who we're not using. Austin Johnson, he's not doing anything either. And Kevin Dodd. With 3 second-round picks. Now, we saved away Kevin Byard. But 3 second-round picks, that's what we got. Corey Davis still hasn't shown up as a 5th overall pick from that draft class. And I understand it because we needed a wide receiver. But still, Jamal Adams is better. Jamal Adams is looking like a pro bowler right now. O.J. Howard, I like Adoree Jackson. O.J. Howard we could use right now. We could use O.J. Howard right now, who is available at number 18. And I said we should select O.J. Howard. Jarvis Landry, who we didn't trade for, we could use him. When everyone was saying, oh, look at all these wide receivers being overpaid like Allen Robinson, we could use him right now. If we're not going to draft like superstars, we have to get some free agents in here. We have to make some sort of moves to go with our draft classes, because if we just keep drafting these some good players, some busts, we're not going to go anywhere. Don't you see that's the problem here? We're just drafting good but not great players, and then we refuse to go sign great players, so we don't have great players. And Kevin Byard is the best thing that's happened to this franchise in terms of a draft pick in the last 3 years. I mean, this is we've capped. I mean, it's so obvious that we've capped. The coaching today was awful. I mean, I like to back Matt LaFleur, and I'll continue to back Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur was trash today. Play calling was garbage. At the end of the first half, we had the ability to go down the field and at least get a field goal. We refused to do it. Running on like a 3rd and 11 made no sense to me. It was bad. It was ridiculous. The offensive play calling today was ridiculous. It was awful. Dean P is the defensive coordinator. Again, his bend but don't break system, and I'm okay with it. But we bent a little bit too much today. We let up touchdowns. You saw the graphic today. The Ravens had not scored a touchdown in 7 straight red zone attempts. They faced off touchdown. You know how many records we broke for the Ravens today? You just see all these graphics that are like, wow, this is the first time since 2006 the Ravens have had 5 sacks in the first half. This is the first time since 2006 the Ravens have done this. The Ravens have a franchise record in sacks. Why are we breaking records for the Baltimore Ravens? Why was that happening today? It didn't make any sense to me. This was disastrous. We're not using Derrick Henry. The run game is non-existent. We're not going to have a run game this year. It's obvious. So you might as well just abandon it, right? Might as well just throw the football, but wait a minute, our wide receivers aren't good. This team is not good. I'm actually shocked by it. Again, I had us going 10-6, and we still could. And yeah, let's reel it in now, okay? We got the frustration out. Now let's reel it in. This could still be a good football team. It could, ultimately. But they got to show up next week, man, because first of all, this was a huge loss today. The Ravens will be in the wild card race. Make no doubt about it. If they don't win the AFC North, which they very well might, they're going to be right there, and now they're the tiebreaker over us. Who also has a tiebreaker? The Miami Dolphins, who are also 4-2. The Steelers are coming back. The Patriots are coming back. We're in trouble right now. I know it's early to start thinking about the playoffs, but We are not putting ourselves in good position when it comes to the AFC playoff race. It's the AFC South or bust to me already. I mean, that's really the way it's shaping up already, people. That's what I'm seeing. And it's not looking good. And next we face the LA Chargers, and we have to win that game, because if we lose that tiebreaker too, I think we're already almost done, because I just don't see us going on a huge run to ultimately go like 11-5, 10-6, win the AFC South. I mean, I just don't see it. So maybe AFC wildcard race, but again, who cares? Because ultimately, what are we're gonna get our ass kicked by the Chiefs or the Patriots or the Steelers. This team is capped. We're not good enough. Whenever we go up against these great teams, we can't do anything. Somehow we beat the Eagles, but we were down 17-3 in that game. We could beat the Jaguars, and that's it. We've capped. We need better players. The players aren't good enough. I really think we don't have elite players. I mean, we really do not have elite players. They don't show up on a consistent basis. The offense is trash. The wide receivers aren't there. We put way too much hope and faith in Delanie Walker, and when he went down, we have no answer. And we continue to have no answer. If we want to save this team, we got to call tomorrow for Le'Veon Bell, because Le'Veon Bell will change the landscape of this team. Again, you'll see the identity shift for this team. We'll run the ball better, because although the offensive line right now is absolute garbage, I think Le'Veon Bell will be able to do some things behind it. Some things, Jesus. Allow us to run the ball more, not rely on these trash wide receivers, and then maybe we're able to do something. Other than that, we're screwed. Even getting Amari Cooper's on the trading block, I don't think that's going to help much. It'll help. I want us to make some moves. Amari Cooper, fine. Des Bryant, sure. I mean, although at this point, I think it's kind of fruitless for Des Bryant, but Amari Cooper, I'm interested. Devontae Parker, why not? We got to do something. I mean, we got John Robinson, you got to do something. You got to wake up. I mean, seriously. I mean, we have capped 9-7, and right now, I think we're barreling towards 9-7. I mean, I just don't see how you can look at this team and say we're headed to where we want to be headed. We have absolutely capped. We thought it was Mike Mularkey. I think it's the roster. I think we're just not developing the talent that we should be. Derrick Henry should be an all-star at this point. At least a Pro Bowl contending running back, getting for over 1,000 yards a season easily, and he hasn't developed to that point. We're looking at Adoree Jackson. Is he going to be a Pro Bowler? Maybe, but again, I don't think his development has been great. Malcolm Butler stinks. Okay, that's the one addition that I will say. Okay, as a free agent addition, okay, he stinks, and maybe we shouldn't have paid him. Maybe he's going to step it up, but he stinks. I mean, this is bad. I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. I'm very upset. I'm really upset by this loss, just because it was at home. We got shut out. This is just ridiculous. 21-0. The Baltimore Ravens get it done. Wow. And again, this is a team that we beat last year, and they're better than they were last year, but not by that much. This was disgraceful. I mean, this was a really bad performance by the Tennessee Titans, and I'm not happy at all. For the Baltimore Ravens, congratulations. Again, this was a huge win for you, because we will be competing, hopefully, for the playoffs with you guys, and this is a huge tiebreaker that you've gotten here. It helps your AFC record. You guys are looking good. Now the question is, can you beat the Bengals and Steelers when you need to? You already beat the Steelers, but you lost to the Bengals, so 1-1 in the AFC North. Oh, also 2-1, sorry, because you guys, no, 1-2, because you guys lost to the Cleveland Browns. So it's getting dicey in that division. The Steelers are coming back, so ultimately I think it will be a wild card berth for the Ravens, but you guys could still win the AFC North, so we'll see. Joe Flacco looked decent today through the pick, but other than that, I thought he looked good. Run games looking up and down. Alex Collins today has some nice runs, but also is not having enough long runs, so you want to see improvement there. Gus Edwards, who is that? I don't know. Michael Crabtree had a bounce-back game, so you're happy about that. Willie Snead is starting to get involved, so you must be happy about that as well, and the defense is coming along. Zadarius Smith, huge games for him. Huge game for any Baltimore Raven on the defensive side. I mean, seriously, everyone got sacks today. I mean, I thought Ed Reed and Ray Lewis were going to come back. They were so excited because, Jesus, everyone was eating today. I wanted to put on the Ravens uniform. Yeah, I was going to get a sack. Hey, put me on at edge blitz. I'll get a sack today against our offensive line. It was that ridiculous. It was that absurd. It was ridiculous. I'm tired of it. 3-3. Next week, London against the LA Chargers, and we're going to lose, people. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I hope we can pull it out, but the Chargers are better than us, without a doubt. You expect Melvin Gordon to go off, expect Phillip Rivers to, Phillip Rivers, he looks at the Tennessee Titans on his schedule, and he's like, I'm eating. I mean, that's our history against Philip Rivers. We're going to lose next week. I mean, and then I just hope to God that we wake up during the bye week, we come out and we beat the Dallas Cowboys on national TV. If not, it's going to get bad. Y'all wanted your recognition. Rodney Dangerfield, you wanted your respect. You're about to get it now, boy. Birdman, you wanted your respect. Wanted to put some respect on your name. You're about to get it because we're going to be on national television and we're going to get hopefully a better performance than what we got tonight. Because if not, it's going to get really bad for the Tennessee Titans. This is bad, people, and I'm done talking about it. Until next time, this has been MJ of Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out. See you all later.